Hey guys and girls, how you're doing today? Your boy Too Lazy for Life is back with the continuation of ReZero Season 1. We're on episode 10 now. We got left off on that horrible cliffhanger of Subaru either dead or not dead, I don't know. He pushed Rem out of the way when she went all berserk. He was indeed an Oni, a demon, okay, as we probably already guessed from Subaru talking about the red and blue ogre from his childhood bedtime story. That was pretty much a dead giveaway. That was foreshadowing of Rem and Ram's backstory and their true nature. So that was confirmed right there. Rem went full berserk mode. She pulled out her Oni horn and she just had demonic strength and agility, and just she was mopping up, cleaning up all of those dogs like they were cannon fodder, just sweeping them left and right with her ball and chain, her flail. But she was about to get jumped on by an entire horde, an entire bandwagon of those hellhounds, and Subaru had to save her and push her out of the way. But as a result, he got chewed on pretty damn hard. I don't know whether those other hellhounds were also cursed. I don't know whether getting bitten by any of them would be just as bad as getting bitten by the little runt that bit Subaru the first several times and caused him to die in his sleep from mana drain. So if Subaru end up getting cursed by every single one of those dogs that was just having their feast, having their way with him right there at the end of the previous episode, chewing on him, munching on him from head to toe, that guy's a goner. So we'll see whether he has to reset or not. If he has to reset, I'm going to be so disappointed, because he had come such a long way. For him to have to redo all of that, and for me to have to sit through an entire episode again, for him to do all of that again, I think it's time for us to move on now. Okay, please? Alright, I've seen you die like, what, 4 times now? It's been like 5 or 6 episodes now ever since Subaru first woke up in Rosval's mansion. We've got, like, we're almost halfway through this season, okay? We've got another half to go, okay? I hope we can move along now with this this arc, okay, and do something else in the story, okay. So let's pray. Let's pray Subaru makes it out of this alive. All right. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So he is alive.
かろうじて命を拾って治療された後ってことか。
今回の君は労力に見合った成果を上げてるから、リアも貸し借りがどうとかなんて思わないんじゃないかな。ガブガブって可愛い表現だね。でも実際は
You were getting Mogu.
って感じだったよ。
You were getting Mogu'd on by a bunch of Korones. Yubi.
もっともあの子の場合は鬼化の影響でガンガン治るからね。
ともかくレムも村に戻ってんだな。あ、で、子供たちは呪いは解除されたのか。
それも安心。僕とベティでうまくやったから問題なし。
How did they remove the curses off of those kids? They were all activated. Plot armor, right? I guess. Eh!
バルス、起きたのね。
ラム、なんつうかレムのことは。
クラウがいいわ。出来たて。いえ、ふかしたてよ。
なんだよその決め顔。
まあ、昨夜の件に関しては。
Waifu material right there. Freshly steamed.
苦労様ってどこまでも上からだな。
ほつれていた結界は結び直したから、村の中は安全よ。
Yeah, just eat them sweet potatoes and forget about all your problems. Everything's daijobu with a sweet potato up your ass.
絶対に問題はないか見て回ったから、境界を越えて村に帰るウルガルムはいないはず。
What the fuck did I just say?
だから安心しなさい。
Is there any logic behind this? Or just because Betty is like super overpowered?
くれたんだって。ありがとな。
And also Puck. Maybe Puck's got something to do with it as well. They're super magic users, right? They can make anything happen with the power of imagination.
思ったより同時系ないのよ。もっとピーピー泣きわめくものと思ったかしら。かけられた呪いが重なりすぎて、特には複雑。
Oh, so all of those bites did curse him.
でもお前にかけられた呪いは何本もの糸が複雑に絡まり合い、もつれている状態なのよ。
難易度高えのはなんとなくわかった。
つまりは、お前は魔獣の餌にされたのよ。怖くないのかしら。ベティのこれはお前にとっての嫁。
I'm just gonna respawn anyway. I'm just gonna come back anyway. Who the fuck cares? Not that anyone would know besides me.
意味がわからないのよ。でも助かる可能性がずっと低いのは事実かしら。
Oh, you want to kill the culprit? So in other words, the little mutt. You gotta go and kill the little mutt.
だから諦めるんですか。助ける方法は他には。それだけかしら。あとはお前の好きにするがいいのよ。必ず助けます。お前が同じ立場ならどうするかしら。
Just gone back to look for the head honcho.
今の話、聞き捨てなりません。
ラム。
レムが一人でやらなきゃ。傷つくのはもうレムだけで十分。今のラムは余裕がないから優しくはできないわ。
レムを助けなきゃ。ついでに俺のことを知った仲間と思ってんだ。聞いてくれ。
レムと違ってラムは角なしだから。
I'm hornless.
姉妹の妹。
Well, at least you could say you're not the quote-unquote horny one. Our grand finale.
運命様上等だ。ああ、素敵なやつをな。こいつを持っていけ。お菓子と綺麗な石。なんだほら、何なんか入れてんだ。
エムリンにもお礼言いたいから後で連れてきてね。バルス、千里眼を使うわ。少し待ち
Was
なさ
she
い。
getting jealous that everyone was giving her... Subaru had all the attention. Huh? And she felt left out again. It's just like the story, right? Of the blue and the red ogre.
なあ、さっき言ってた角なしって何か聞いていいか。
ちょっとしたいざこざで一本しかなかった角をなくしたのよ。角をなくしたことで得たものも拾えた命もある。もっともレムはそう思ってはいないでしょうけど。
She sees it as probably guilt. Right? That she was the one responsible for costing you your horn.
鬼族の角は鬼としての本能を呼び覚まし、周囲のマナーを食らい尽くして戦闘能力を高める機関なの。そんなレムを見たくない。
レムが大事で心配か。
Does she have no control over her demon form? She just goes full like ape shit. Like Nezuko, right? When Nezuko goes into her secondary demon form and just kicks the shit out of everybody.
だから心配すんな。ラム、俺実はレムの目的は魔獣を狩り尽くすことだろう。その魔獣たちは魔女の残りがに誘われて俺をめがけて食らいついてくる。じゃあ戦いに関しては超お前頼りなんでそこんとこよろしく。
後で客観的に自分が何をしてるのか振り返って死にたくなりなさい。
This is what I get for believing in you. What happened? It's like Cosmo having to carry off Megumin. That fucking little runt! And that stupid face that it's making as well. How ironic. Damn. She doesn't have any self-control then.
できない設定が。俺は死にも。
They can all smell Subaru's disgusting odor.
レムを鬼たらしめているのはあの角だから。一発強烈なのを叩き込めばそれで戻ってくる。
あそこに一発って無理くさくね。
それで妹が正気に戻るならレムは怒ったりしないわ。
本当に？
本当の本当に。
Subaru should cherish this moment, being able to just carry Ram like that. I don't think he's ever going to get an opportunity like that ever again. Wait, what? You're not gonna... You're just gonna bonk it, right? You're not gonna... Oh, what a cliffhanger. What a fucking cock block, man. Oh my god, I didn't appreciate that at all. Well, at least Subaru is alive, okay? So at least we didn't redo anything from the previous, you know, like 5 episodes again this episode. But, he might, you know, for all I know. Maybe this might be the new checkpoint, okay? Even though he starts with a checkpoint where he's already on a timer before he's gonna die again, which didn't really happen previously with the other checkpoints. I don't know whether a checkpoint is a complete safe spot where if he chose to do nothing after he reaches that checkpoint, nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna happen. He's not gonna die. But in this case, I don't know whether this is a checkpoint or not. Because if he comes back to this point and he chooses to do nothing, he would just die again. 100% from that curse in half a day, and then he comes back to this checkpoint again. So it's like I find it hard to believe that this is a checkpoint, but hey, they could mix it up. They could add some variety to these checkpoint natures for all I know. So if this is indeed a checkpoint, there is a possibility, you know, Subaru might die. But if it's not a checkpoint and every checkpoint is indeed a safe spot, then Subaru's probably gonna see this through to the end and kill that stupid mutt and the rest of his henchmen and lift the curse from himself and be free once and for all, while having also managed to persuade and change the minds of both Rem and Ram and have managed to tame them both so that he can one day conquer them and have them as part of his harem with Amelia. Is there anything that... I don't think there's anything from this episode that well, there was one thing. Yeah, the curse. Right. Oh no, there is one shot that I need to look at. All right. Damn. Is that Ram's fucking like granny panties underneath that freaking maid outfit? What is that? I spotted that. All right. When Subaru was spinning her around like that, like about to just yeet her towards Rem, there was one frame where Ram's backside was facing towards us, and I was like, huh, was that a panty shot right there? Kind of weird. No. Looks like panties, I guess. Yep, that's about it. That's all I want to take away from this episode. Alright, so, yeah. We'll have to wait and see next episode what's going to happen to Subaru and whether he's going to make it out of this alive or not. Okay, so that is it, guys. That's all of my thoughts, my reactions to episode 10 of ReZero Season 1. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'll see you guys all next time for episode 11. All right. If you haven't done so already, like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, join the Discord, join the Patreon. I very much appreciate it if you guys do that. Big massive shout out to all of my existing patrons right now supporting me on Patreon. And last but not least, big massive shout outs once again to the Sloth Troopers, Tomato and Eden's Musketeer, and also to the Supreme Sloth supporter, Zozo. Alright, thank you, you three, so much for your next extra levels of financial backing and support. As always, you three are absolute freaking legends, alright? I wouldn't be here without you guys. I would have quit ages ago and went back to my dead-end job at the supermarket stacking shelves. Alright, so thank you, guys. Okay, so that is it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'll see you all very shortly for episode 11, alright, of season 1 of ReZero. But until then, that is it from your boy, Too Lazy for Life, as always. Bye for now!